All right, now let's take a look how we should solve this problem, this exercise, if such an exercise will come in exam. When such an exercise comes in exam and we have to draw the graph, we have to first start with PV. If such a question will come in exam, this will be one part of it, and second part will be calculating the cost variance, schedule variance, and other performance indexes. And I think we have to clarify with Professor Platvout that if we should draw the graph, because we can calculate those numbers, schedule variance and cost variance numbers, without drawing the graph. We can take those numbers directly from this table, and I will explain how. So, in case we have to draw, we just first start with PV. PV starts from 0, and we just take these numbers, accumulate it with each day, given here as an end day, and draw it. For example, we start from 0, and on day 3, we have planned cost of 100. So this is here, planned cost of 100. So on day 5, we have additional planned cost of 200, that's 300. 300 for day 5. And for day 7, we have additional 250. That's 550 for day 7. Day 7, 550. For day 9, we have additional 200. That makes 750. Day 9. And for day 10, additional 50, which makes the summary of planned value 800. Which means also that budget at completion is 800. The next step is try to draw earned value and actual costs for the day 5. You see it's given T5 here. We start with earned value. Earned value, we have red color. The thing is, according to 50-50 rule, whenever we start the task, we immediately earn the 50% of that task. So the planned 50% of planned value. The 50% of 100 is 50, so we immediately earn 50. And we move day by day. That's for first day. For first day, we have for the 0 day and for the first day, we have only 50 earned value. Going on, for the second day, I see that on the second day, we started second task. That's why, according to 50-50 rule, I have to immediately take 50% of this 200, which is 100, and accumulate it with the previous value that we already calculated. So 150, that will make 150 for the day 2. Then we move on for the day 3. Now on day 3, I see that we have finished the task number 1, which means I have to take the remaining 50% of this task 1. And for day 3, we don't have any other event happen. Not we finished other task, nor we started any other task. That's why for day 3, I take the rest 50% of this 100, and that makes 200 by day 3. Then we move on, and by day 4, I see that we have completed this task here, which means I have to take the rest of it. That's 100. But also, I see that we have started another task. And according to 50-50% rule, we have to immediately take half of it when we start it. So half of this one, the remaining half of this one, because the first half we already took it, and the half of this one. So 100 from here and 125 from here. And that makes 200, 200 plus 100 plus 125. That's 425. And going here to 425 by day 4. By day 5, I see that nothing happened. Nothing finished, nothing started. Maybe it will finish and start at some point, but in the given table, it's not given. That's why I keep the same number for the day 5. Day 5. And I also, that's why for I have to write it here for day 5, 425. Right? Okay. That's for the day 5, my EV. Now let's try to find our PV for day 5. By the rule of thumb, I can see that it's 300, but let's try to understand it from here. How come it is 300? So we can see that by day 5, we have completed 2 tasks, like planned, according to our plans. That's 100 and 200. That's why this value is 300. This value here is 300. And the next, we have to draw actual costs. Actual cost drawing is also simple. You just look at end date and you accumulate the cost. So we start with 0. We finish at day 3. And that's why it's 75. Like, not that's why, but it is 75 for some reason. We draw that. We have 75 at day 3. Should be blue. We also have by the day 4 200 more. That will be 275. It will come here, day 4. And by day 5, we also have 125. So that will be 275 plus 125, 400. So this will be 400 by the day 5. Let me put that number also. 400. All right. Now we have all these 3 numbers. In the next video, I will try to calculate our cost variance, schedule variance, other performance indexes, and we'll try to answer this question here, that if the project is doing good or not. Like the question is, how would you describe the project with regard to cost and schedule variance? Okay, see you in the next video.